we talk about how everyone on Krypton should actually be black for the Superman?
Okay, let's talk about it. Should Kryptonians look like this or like this? Now, quick side note, that was not the same black Superman that she had in her video. The one I showed was Calvin Ellis. The one she showed was Val-Zod, which is the character they're making the HBO series on, headed up by Michael B. Jordan. And I am extremely excited for that. And I hope Michael B. Jordan is actually playing Val-Zod because that would be awesome. Anyway, okay, so Kryptonians come from Krypton, where they have a red sun or a red star. And a red star is a older dying star. And it's red because it's no longer putting out as much heat and radiation as it did when it was a younger, brighter star. And on Krypton, they have absolutely no powers. They are basically human. It's not until they get to Earth and encounter our yellow sun that they get the powers. So it's safe to say that the radiation emitted from the sun is what gives them said powers. So let's break this down and see if skin tone has anything to do with the absorption of the sun. So we'll start with gamma radiation and X-ray. Now, those completely pass through the body, and skin tone is not going to have any effect at all. They could be purple, and it wouldn't make a difference. Okay, then we got microwaves and radio waves, which are absorbed by the skin and causes the skin to heat up, even burn. Not like sunburn, but burn. Now, darker skins will tend to absorb more heat, but skin tone really doesn't play that much of an effect on those types of radiations. And then we have visible light and UV light. Now, exposure to both of those lights will cause skin to darken. Whether that's a sunburn or a tan, doesn't matter. And the reason for that is to protect the skin from the damaging effects of that radiation. So the darker the skin, the more protection you have from the sun. And the reasoning why we have naturally different skin tones is because of UV radiation. Now, we need UV radiation so our bodies can produce vitamin D. And in the areas where the sun is more intense and puts out more UV radiation, the skin is darker to protect from the negative aspects while still allowing vitamin D absorption. And in areas where there's less UV radiation, that you find lighter skinned people, because we need the ability to absorb more UV radiation to make the vitamin D. Now, as for infrared, darker skin does absorb more infrared light radiation. But unfortunately, that makes the skin more prone to cancer. Now, red stars put out more infrared than yellow stars, which most likely means that people on Krypton would have evolved to have lighter skin. But who cares? It's a comic book.